Engaged lessons for the 21st century.
Okay, you're looking at Lesson 2, Fractions, simplifying to the lowest terms. Now, you've already looked at, and we hope, Lesson 1, so you know here's the directions. And if you clicked on this video, we're going to provide you with an example and some answers later on. Let's look at the first one because we want you to place your answers in this space provided and in this one. Now, 2/3 plus 3/5 plus 1/4. What's the common denominator? Well, we've already cheated and we told you it's going to be 60. So I'm going to click inside here and we say, how many times does 3 go into 60? Well, it goes in there 20 times, and 2 times 20 is 40. How many times does 5 go into 60? Well, it goes in there 12 times, and 3 times 12 is 36. And how many times does 4 go into 60? Well, it goes in there 15 times, and 15 times 1 is 15. So we add all these up, and you put the answer in here, and we have an improper fraction. We have 91 over 60, right? And you divide the 60 into there, so you have 1, and you have 31/60ths left over. Now, when you're told to do so, not yet, we'd like to have you pause the video when you're told, complete the lesson, then continue playing the video, and we will provide you with the answers. If you would, please pause the video now. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Let's slide down and see how well you did. Now we can speed things up here because there's some large numbers. 6/10 plus 1/4 plus 1/2 equals, and you know the common denominator is going to be 20, right? So you already know how many times is 10 going to 20? 2. So 2 times 6 is 12, and 4 goes into 20 5 times. 5 times 1 is 5, and 2 goes into 20 twice, or 10 times. So 10 times 1 is 10. And then you're going to add all these up, and we have a number of 27 over 20. 20 goes into 27 one time with 7 left over. Problem 2. Lowest common denominator for 4/5 plus 1/4 plus 1/3 is 60, right? And you know already, you divide the 5 into 60, and how many times does it go in? And 4 into 60, and then you also divide 3 into 60. Add up your denominators, or numerators, and you come up with 83 over 60 for an improper fraction of divide 60 into 83. You have 1 and 23/60ths. Okay, let's look at number 3. Right? Common denominator in this case is 6/10 plus 1/4 plus 1/5. Over here, you're going to figure out your common denominator, but we've already provided it for you. Add up your numerators, and you end up with an improper fraction again of 21 over 20. Divide 20 into 21, you have 1 and 1/20th. The next one, 3/4 plus 9/10 plus 1/2. Common denominator is 20. Again, you know, divide the 4, the 10, and the 2 into the 20s to get your numerators. Add these up, and you have 20 goes into 43 2 times. Wow. And you have 3/20ths left over. Let's look at number 5. Okay, add up 1/3, 1/5, 1/2, and your common denominator as prescribed is 30. Right? You know, divide 3 into 30, right? Goes 10 times. 5 goes into 30, goes 6 times, and 2 goes into 30 15 times. Add those up, and you end up with 31 over 30, so 1 and 1/30th. Okay, number 6, right? 1/2 plus 2/5 plus 1/4. Your common denominator is a 20. Add up your numerators. Your improper fraction is 23 over 20. Divide 20 to 23. You have 1 and 3/20ths left over. And let's look at the last one. 1/2 plus 1/3 plus 1/5. Right? Your common denominator is 30. And you already know you divide 2 into 30 and it goes 15 times, and 3 into 30, right? It goes 10 times, and 5 goes into 30 6 times. So add up your numerators, and you end up with 31 over 30 for your improper fraction, and divide that into there, and you have 1 and 1/30. Well, we hope your answers matched ours, and we'd like to thank you for watching our video.
That's all, folks.